Hi and welcome back, my name is Emily. In this video I will be sharing a fun project using a stencil from Miss Ink called Random Dots. And when I saw this stencil I thought it would be perfectly paired with the bubble stamp set from Miss Ink as well. And I think it looks like soap bubbles when I'm looking at it, so I was pleased when I saw this. And you can see I'm using my blending brushes from Trinity Stamps when I'm doing this, and I'm just putting down random colors across my background here, and I try to keep them from getting muddy. So for example, I'm keeping green and purple away from each other and stuff like that, so yeah. But other colors I'm letting blend freely, just because I think it looks nice when you have some green at some places and some red at another place and so on, just to get a rainbow color across my panel. So we are soon done with all of the ink blending, and then we will go into creating and coloring in our cute critters. You can see my stamp set laying there to the right in the corner. So here is how it looks when I peel my mask off. And before we go in and color our critters, you can see I wanted to tone down the stark white background that we got. So I'm just going over with one of the blending brushes. I believe it was the blue one. I just used the leftovers that I had in my brush for doing this. So here I'm picking a random stamps, and I will take the one with bubbles as well here, and I will take my black ink pad and just go in and stamp a couple of more bubbles before we color in the rest. So I like this, it really sort of ties in with a feeling here that we have some larger and some smaller soap bubbles, so really fun. So I stamped out with the same ink. This is the Memento black ink that I used for coloring in the images here. So I'm going across my panel with a couple of shades of brown, and I sped this up quite a lot so you don't have to see me color all of this in. I wanted this to be in a really warm and reddish brown color, since I love when foxes are colored in that way. I fussy cut all of my images out, and now I will adhere my panel to the back of a standard A2 sized card front here, and I'm just using some liquid adhesive for doing that. And I cut it down to be slightly smaller than the standard A2 size, so I have a white border around my card panel there. And off camera I heat embossed a sentiment that says happiness is blowing bubbles, and that will be grounding my images. You can see they will be standing on top of my sentiment here, and you have that little mouse flying away with one of the bubbles. So here is how I colored my soap bubbles to have sort of an arrangement of colors. It probably is great tutorials out there of how to color soap bubbles. I'm no pro at all. I just wanted some color to this, so I just thought that this would be looking great, and I used my gray marker and then a blue marker as well. So you can see I got a couple of shades on top of that bubble as well. And I went in with a white gel pen, and that is what I think makes the soap bubbles really look like soap bubbles, is the white gel pen. And on the back side I put some double-sided adhesive foam tape just to raise my images up and give them some dimension, and I think that looks good when you're raising images up from your background. It really makes them stand out. And then a little bit more white gel pen on top of our critters, and that will pretty much finish our project off. I hope you liked this project and got inspired to create something similar. I will have a blog post, a coordinating blog post for this project if you like to see some still shots of the finished project. And until next time, I hope you have a great day. Bye!